Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Looking forward to it. Should be a fun. Should be a fun and likely frustrating experience. Possibly for both of us. I've got that the perhaps rather difficult boss fight ahead of us, the Shambler. I did at least read up on how to do this, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be not that bad, right? Not that bad. I don't know. Maybe it'll be bad. Anyway, anyway, I am also looking forward to maybe continuing the discussion I've been having in the philosophy channel in Discord about education, particularly subject of education, intrinsic versus extrinsic utility, yada yada yada, a bunch of cool stuff. All right. Also, looking into this, this is looking pretty great because you might notice my camera position's a little bit off. So I got a new monitor. My webcam is attached to it. So there's an Office Depot near us going out of business. So I got a new monitor, a pretty good deal. My old one to the kids, that sort of thing. You know, the whole shebang. And man, it's looking pretty good. It's pretty good. It's still only like 1080. It's not like it's crazy good, but it's definitely noticeably crisper. Because I was working on a much older monitor. As a reminder, what we're dealing with. This is the painting that seems to drive everyone mad. And we can, of course, understand why now, okay? By the way, in looking this up, I did find that this is, in fact, a real mythos monster from Call of Cthulhu.
What the hell was that?
From Lovecraft, I guess I should say. It is a dimensional shambler, I believe. Am I going to be able to get over here? Nope, it sees me. Oh, it really sees me, doesn't it? Can I hide in time? Nah, probably not. Nope, did not see me. Yeah, it did. Okay. Yep, alright. Alright, so I am gonna have to sneak to this room.
What the hell was that?
Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see. I doubt this is gonna work, is it? I mean, maybe. Okay. Did not see where I hid, I guess. Oh, shit. I'm dead. Alright. Let's try again. Okay, because the issue is I need to get over to the farther room.
What
the
the
room on the
hell
other
was
side.
that?
That way for you guys. And, you know, that's a little difficult. Oh, it saw me. Did it see me go in? I don't think so. know it saw me go into this room. Yeah, here we go. I'm curious. Is this draining my madness? Draining my sanity? Right here. I haven't lost any sanity from this yet. That's fascinating. Oh, it's searching around this room. I don't like that. My claustrophobia can't afford this. Oh, it's right there. Damn it. Okay. Wow, this is difficult. All right.
What the hell was that?
Maybe I'll try and do this the right way. This isn't gonna work, is it? Maybe? Wait, no. There's no way. I'm gonna risk it. I hear it over there.
This dagger looks different.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I gotta wait it out. It's gonna come searching, and it's gonna leave. I need to get this dagger to the painting. Its pathfinding is stuck. That's awful. Oh, fuck. Yeah, here it comes. Okay. Oh, you're really gonna search the whole frickin' room? There, shit. It's coming back this way. Damn it. Come on, man. Go the other way. I mean, on the one hand, it's at least good for everyone else in the world that the thing is remaining in the gallery. Okay. Rather than, like, you know, wandering out into the world. That'd be kind of the worst. Oh, come on! has shambled on out. Wish I could hear it better. So in case it wasn't clear, what I need to do is stab the painting. It is right there. Damn it. Come on, man. Is it just gonna stay there? Is it not coming? No, it's not coming. I hope. Serious. I need to lure it. Nope, I don't need to lure it. Honestly, that might have worked. I'm running for it. I can do this. Oh, goody. Move out of the way, Pierce. Yeah. Good use of these. Oh man, that was tense.
What's the matter with you?
Well, good thing I didn't cut my hand off.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I do not have the level of occultism. Okay, but no, I will say that was well done. I love the heartbeat, the increasing heartbeat thing. That is a good technique to really get player adrenaline going. That's good. It's good stuff. I will say, since I mentioned I got a new monitor, it means I do actually kind of need to rearrange my desk a little bit, because I still have it right in front of me, but that means it's a little wider, so I had to move my other monitor over further. It's pretty good. I think it's all right. I think we're okay. I don't know. We'll see. I might need to move things around a little bit, that's all. Because it's over further, which means that it's in the way of some other things, like my drinks and stuff. It's, that's boring stuff. No, that was good and spooky. Ooh. That was good. That was tense. All right.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
Wait, really?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Really?
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off.
Yeah, thanks.
Now go see your antique
I don't know
seller.
if that was worth it.
I still got things to settle with Irene.
The painting is undamaged. It's rather strange that the painting is undamaged. That's weird. Good evening, Imzip. I'm looking more professorial? I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Really? I'm not even doing my whole like bow tie thing that I teach in. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. They wanted to say fatherly. I figured you'd say the Catholic priest rather than dad. No. It's not. This is my dad costume, basically. the Hawaiian shirt thing. Let's enter madness, shall we? Interesting. That looks to me like someone broke in. Someone punched through the window and reached through to get the knob or something. Otherwise, that's a weird blood pattern. Really weird blood pattern. How's my sanity doing? Still stable, shockingly. Meet the Shambler. It is in Francis Sanders' private gallery that Pierce discovers the identity of the Shambler, a huge artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. When Pierce approached it, a creature burst forth from the painting and immediately chased after him. This beast from another dimension has such a hold on the mind of a person who finds himself in its presence that a simple glance in its direction is enough for Pierce to lose some sanity. Oh, I did lose. Okay, I know I lost some, but... Okay. Pierce finally managed to send the Shambler back into the painting using a dagger engraved with a strange symbol. But this encounter has left its mark on the psyche of the investigator. Still under the influence of the creature, he almost stabbed his own hand. Yeah? Hey? Sanders' residence. Imson asks, have I seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, the 1991? No, I have not. Wait, have I? Wait, maybe I did. I think if I did, it was a long time ago, though. Because I remember a lot from it. I think I saw it in high school. Either way, I would need a refresher. I know we talked about it briefly last week. I think I saw it, but I did. It was a while ago. The Sanders house and all. But anyway, yeah, because we were talking about some religious themes about vampires and sort of inversion of the Eucharist kind of stuff. Which yeah, it's funny. I think another aspect of the vampire that we find fascinating is on the one hand the parasitical monster. Right? That's another. Oh, Gary Oldman. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty certain I saw it. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins, Gary Oldman, Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder. I forgot Winona Ryder was in that. I just kind of forget that. See, here's the thing: current Winona Ryder and young Winona Ryder are basically two different people in my mind. That's the problem. But anyway, yeah, the parasitism, the living off of the life of another kind of thing, is a fascinating aspect that I think speaks to some of our culture's interest in vampires. That plus the it's almost a quintessential, how do I put this? I don't think there's a delicate way of putting this, so I'm going to put it indelicately. Vampires are kind of the perfect bait for monster fuckers. Because they are very close to human. They appear to be basically human, but a little different. They're tremendously dangerous. They are sexually powerful, let's say, in a domineering and controlling sort of way. And so how do I put this? Again, they scratch that very particular itch that apparently a lot of people in our society have, without being too weird. All I'm saying, I guess, is that Twilight was a gateway drug not only to the 50 Shades of Grey type stuff, but also to the Morning Glory milking farm kind of stuff that we are cursed with today. Imsip says, I wanted your take on if Dracula is saved at the end, he reverts seemingly to be back to a human. In the beginning of the film, he renounced God and stands on a crucifix. It bleeds. He drinks the blood and seemingly becomes a vampire. At the end, Ryder's character, Mina, pushes a knife deep into his heart, cuts his head off. Then the stabbed cross is seemingly healed. The last scene is a mosaic of a young Prince Vlad and his wife, Elizabetha. There's an angelic glow about him, and it's implied he goes to heaven and to be reunited with his wife. Yeah, I tend to see that. I guess I always saw it more as an indication that the monster was defeated, rather than symbolism of Vlad himself being saved. Right now, you can make that implication, and I think the best way of doing that, is if you spiritually separate Vlad from Dracula, right? Which I actually like what I kind of like what at least sometimes is done with vampire lore in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where a vampire is dead. There's no the person that was is gone. What's there is a demon possessing the body. And that's it. That's what a vampire is. So a vampire, by seeking eternal life, fails to achieve it. They just die. And in their place prowls a demon. Now, of course, Buffy lore is nothing if not convoluted and self-contradictory. So they don't stick to that, like, at all. But I like that model of vampirism. Especially just because that's represents a perfect instance of a Faustian bargain. I wish to be immortal, want to live forever. So, I will give up my mortality. I will give my life to be immortal, but I wind up giving away my life, and so there is nothing to be immortal, and I am merely cast into hell, and my body is puppeteered by a demon. I love that as a symbolic take on vampirism. It is, again, it's a very, very nice instance of a Faustian bargain. Imsim says a bishop at the start of the film says his wife is damned. She receives false news that Vlad fell in battle with the Turks. She throws herself from the castle walls to be reunited with her prince in heaven. To all people who I refuse to say that word, who do that, go directly to hell. What is the church's teaching? The church teaches that to do something like hurling yourself off a castle wall, to do so is grave matter. Now that means that if it is done knowingly, you know what you're doing, and with full consent of the will, that means it is a mortal sin, and unique among mortal sins. It is one that you don't have time to repent of, even by an act of perfect contrition, let alone by sacramental confession. Okay, so that seems like it would mean that those who do so are almost guaranteed hell. However, the church has sort of softened that position in recent times as we've come more to understand the compulsions and coercions even that can be involved in severe mental health struggles. Right? So if you are not fully aware of what you're doing, or not fully, if you are coerced in some way, even psychologically, then you might not be fully culpable for the sin of self-murder. And if you're not fully culpable, then you're not immediately damned. Now, that is presumably an attachment to sin that you'll have to be purged of pretty significantly, but it doesn't seem like it's necessarily taken straight to hell. Now, I would go... I think you can make an argument that goes even further, that it is categorically impossible to will to end one's own life with full consent of the will, because to do so is intrinsically contradictory. You either misunderstand something about yourself or about your life or about the world, or your will is willing something else and mistakenly believes that your own death will be a means to achieve it. Again, purely through a misunderstanding, through ignorance, something like that. So I do think that I kind of agree with the church in the respect that I think in most cases, at least many cases, probably most cases, maybe even in all cases, self-murder is probably not fully culpable. Let's say that. It's implied that Mina is the reincarnation of Vlad's wife, Elizabetha, who flung herself from the castle. Though the film displays Catholicism as the true religion, since crucifixes have power over vampires, and Dracula seemingly goes to Catholic heaven by reconciling with God. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So the tale of Dracula has always, in every version, been a mix of Catholic mythology and folk mythology, Eastern European folk mythology. And reincarnation is more along that folk mythology line, and it's actually quite common in tales of vampires, especially of Dracula. So it's quite common. Has this reconciled? I've heard she's reincarnated in body only, meaning she resembles her, but isn't her soul reborn? It's implied she goes to heaven to be with his wife. How can her soul be in heaven if she was reincarnated? It confuses me in that sense. Yeah, I don't think you can have that be coherent. Again, it's because it's a mishmash of different mythological systems, if you will, that it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to make sense entirely. And if you try to iron out those inconsistencies, you're going to wind up either going all the way one way or all the way the other in terms of mythology. You're going to go full Christian mythology, or you're going to go full paganism, primitive paganism. I think that it. I don't know if it's conscious of that tension. If Coppola was really conscious of that tension, I think he was probably just drawing on the mythology, because the mythology it's deep. It goes deep. It's been going for a while, and it's not just Bram Stoker, right? The myth of the vampire goes back much earlier than that. Alright, so the Sanders house, all in shades of red and gold, is impressive, but nothing matches the private gallery of Francis Sanders. The place is huge, entirely dedicated to his passion for troubling and macabre works. Defaced figures of virgins, sacrificial daggers, statues of monsters. And the painting that led him to his demise takes center stage. The Shambler, painting by Sarah Hawkins, close friend of the couple. What happened in this room? Never be able to forget it. Dagger of the Ancients. This exceptional dagger of Ottoman origin probably dates to the 16th century. What? 16th. That it does not look 16th century, but okay. Or Ottoman. But fine, whatever. Let's play along. It bears the elder sign, tilt. It apparently belonged to the Pargali Ibrahim Pasha, Grand Vizier at the court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells that Pargali used the symbol on the dagger to protect the court from a creature that haunted the mirrors of the palace. What is certain is that Suleiman had his vizier executed. Did he fear him after this demonstration of power? Painting of the Shambler. The painting was exposed in Francis Sanders' gallery, but I think that the creature no longer requires it for movement. It went to hunt down Sanders in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I do not know where it comes from. One thing is sure. It's starving. Can I succeed in sending it back to its world? Not sure. Last chapter's clues. Okay, no, got that already. Got,
Where's the bookseller?
Dead? My guess is dead.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Okay. Oh, yay, progressed in medicine. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I would not want to progress in medicine by learning from Freud.
An old diary.
Pastor's war. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head, as it holds. Yeah, honestly, the more I read, both from and about Sigmund Freud, the more skeptical I am of any of his insights being insightful. Yeah, just this diary. Or one of his wives' diary. Darkwater History by Henry Campbell. A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shade of the water. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Oh. So it hasn't been continuously settled. Fascinating. Okay. Bunch of anatomical drawings. More anatomical drawings. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection, precise and illustrated, with as much detail as the first volume. This book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Let's see, how's my medicine doing? Not bad. Up to amateur. Good news. Breviary of Medicine. There we go. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Where are we at? 24%, huh? Oh. Australopithecus or something? Cool chalice. More Darkwater history. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, for months of pursuit, Scylla returns to the port with a gigantic creature on board. Creature, notice, not whale. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Miraculous catch. Ooh, lantern oil. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have light. I can look at things with light. Not that I need to. Keep the grind going. Look at it. Oh man, I love how he gets up. Look, it's ugh. Like you can tell he's going like knee by knee. Ooh, what happened? Something fell and shattered. Lamp fell maybe off a book. Interesting.
What happened here?
Looking around first.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Right here, obviously.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Yeah, obviously. Wonder if it's one of Cat's goons. Some of Cat's goons.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Way to flex, Pierce. Someone tall, although shorter than me. He's going in here, but I can't go in there. There's nothing to reconstruct there. That's fascinating. All right.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
It's green. It's green. Well, I failed that step, fortunately. A lot going on here.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Crowbar?
What killed all these animals?
Pandora. Someone opened Pandora's box.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Oh. An elder sign, huh? The hell kind of digital imprinting
What
was
the-
that?
Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Why are we getting digital artifacting in a flashback? This is weird. In 1924 or whatever this is. Oh, it didn't like me either.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
And then all the animals died.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Oh, another anatomy and dissection. The least that can be said about this book is that the title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult. Ooh.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If someone finds these memoirs... I'll just read over them inside. There will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they may be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates equity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Which celebrated author? That sounds really familiar. Like Lewis Carroll or something, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. That's very Lovecraft mythos stuff. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your action. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author. The clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Study combined. World. That has to be a linguistic thing?
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
And off the island.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Rilia file. Angley Museum of Egyptian Workers. Oh, okay. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mentioned the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. File. Oh, this is a lot of
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Okay. Book of Spells, supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. The Key of Solomon. Okay, yep. Contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. This is basically Kabbalah. Treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Or
another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Massa di Requiem. This I've actually kind of heard of. It said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
The Prophecies by Nostradamus. Interesting.
Arkham Editions.
Wait, Azathoth. Wait,
how many volumes
Azathoth
are
and
there in this collection?
Poems by Edward Derby. Also known as the Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was sensationally received and first published in 1908. He was only 18 years old.
Another volume by
Isis
Arkham
Unveiled.
Editions.
Book of Esoteric Philosophy, the key text in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement. Fascinating. These are all real, by the way, except maybe this one.
Arkham Editions.
Except maybe Azathoth.
Never heard of him.
This one might be a specific Lovecraftian invention. The rest of these are very real, though.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Realinda. Frisian manuscript. Sandbach. Exclaims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language. Hey, Puff Puff, how you doing? Been a while. Haven't seen you.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Hermeticum, that's also very real. Hermes Trismegistus, who, by the way, was, I believe, the last major scholar in Western history, or perhaps world history, to argue that the world was flat. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, popular text among 16th century alchemists.
Arkham Editions.
Things that should
Never
not
heard of him.
be. Albert Wilmarth, Folklore and Urban Legends, professor at Miskatonic University. Oh, okay. Once again, Miskatonic is one of those one of the sort of crucial elements of the mythos. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Not very
should
well.
perhaps listen to them.
Not very well at all.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
I mean, sort of. This is Tibetan writing. They're the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the Nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Oh, losing some sanity. Algernon Drake. Key of Relap file. Drake's memoirs. Cylinder. Okay. Knowledge. What else we got in here? What's new? Jeez. Amulet, more sleeping pills from Sanders, more sleeping pills from the bookshop. God. Now, this is all just more of the books that we've gotten. Wait, hold on. Let me check my... Do I have any skill points now? Gonna play Battlefield 6? Probably not. Oh, I can't do that? I can't just leave it on? Okay, fine. Certainly not going to play it on stream. It's not, I don't think it'd be it'll be all that productive for us to really discuss. Oh, hello.
Things are not looking good.
Yeah, yeah, especially considering there's no White King. What? There's no White King. What even is this?
Things are not looking good.
Philosophy of War, I mean, maybe. I think, on the other hand, though, I've already talked a lot about Philosophy of War in a bunch of other contexts. And I could go on to do so. I've talked about it a lot, even on recently, of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We've been talking about Philosophy of War. Things having to do with just war theory, particularly. Yeah, like, okay, I think things are just looking incoherent on the chessboard. What the fuck? Especially because we're looking at it from White's side. This is White's side. I thought it was sideways at first, but no, this is right. It's just... when the world happened. Yeah, something got knocked around there, I think. 'Cause that doesn't look right. It does not look like a chess game.
A kind of chalice.
It is a kind of chalice, you're right. It looked cracked. Interesting. This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold, decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make a specific motif? Yes, actually. There's a pattern there. I need to probably try and remember, don't I? Wait a minute.
Things are not looking good.
Is it the same up and down, like, sine wave pattern as the pawns? Would that be reason? Would that be it? Let's try one.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so the implication being that that's the Holy Grail, which... not, but... let's hear that again. The drops, that indicates the rubies, certainly.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Who's Henry?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
Okay.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so maybe it's the number of rubies?
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Protect our White Queen.
The queen has little protection.
Can I move anything? So there's 5 rubies.
The queen has little protection.
Oh, it's a bishop. That's not a pawn. That's a pawn. I guess queen is on, what, e5? Let's see what the third one is.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
9, huh? Either 9, it's either number 9, or it's...
What did Drake say about this collection?
In 1908, Derby was only 18 years old. No. What's the second one? Is it the number of pieces that are assaulting the White Queen, maybe?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
Yeah, so it's got to be 5.
The guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay.
I did go with matcha this
its
time, by the way.
secrets.
Some nice otherworldly green drink stuff.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens
number of white
as
pieces.
my apprehension grows. We
Number of
shall
white
refuse
pieces.
to be the plaything
The queen
of
has little
destiny.
protection.
It's 3. 3 or 4 if we include the queen. It's got to be it, right? There we go. So yeah, it's 3. Interesting, it was repaired and not very well. Oh, just open it, yeah. Okay. Sure, just do that. Yeah, just go ahead and open it, Pierce. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Definitely your fault for opening it. Oh, back to the Institute. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter, Pierce, Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lay inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh, okay, so we're not in the Institute. Whoever we're possessing is. Okay. Covered in human skin. Oh, okay. Couldn't tell. Just by looking.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Okay, so I'm Dr. Colden.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden.
Oh.
We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do.
That's Algernon.
I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over.
Okay, he sounds
I
dead.
didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
He certainly sounds
You
dying,
did well.
but not dead.
Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Okay.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
No.
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
He's the bookshop
Who?
owner, isn't he?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, maybe not.
I see.
Do you have other questions?
Yeah. By the way, somebody please look up and see if Dr. Colden is, in fact, voiced by the voice actor for Liara.
Show me his file.
Because it really
That-
sounds like it.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now.
Interesting.
What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Wow.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Okay, well, I'm not Pierce, so I can't look that up.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Tentacly? Are they tentacly?
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Is it something in his innards?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What
Man-made
did you
horrors,
find?
perhaps.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Kinda does. He was infected by a, what's it called? The D&D monster. An aboleth, that's it.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet,
Really?
if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
He's turning
I'm sure
squiddy.
you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Yep, squiddy. That's it.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
Right.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the
Well, if
truth.
it's obviously not an edema, then no. Certainly not.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean?
That's quite a leap.
Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
Are you sure?
And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There.
Okay.
What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Okay, so this is actually pretty. I can't say common because it's not exact. I mean, not exactly. Obviously, we're not. Modern medical science isn't exactly turning people into squids. I don't think, but it is quite relevant to real biomedical ethics in a lot of ways, in a lot of places. First of all, the sort of secrecy of experimental medicine. We've all kind of been, I hope, rather traumatized by the secrecy and danger of experimental medicine over the last few years. Between the COVID-19 pandemic itself, which again seemed to be either a bioweapon research or at least a leak of an experimental influenza gain of function, basically. Something like that. Not influenza, per se. A coronavirus, I guess. A common cold that got cranked up a little bit. Or retuned, at least. Something like that. Something that was, again, genetically modified. And so what we have is far-reaching effects of secretive testing without either safety or ethical protections and guidelines, guardrails, so to speak. Then the other thing is, of course, the vaccinations, right? The COVID vaccines and the widespread implementation of a very new technology, which is a highly experimental medication that is presumably not drawn from the flesh of an old god or anything like that, but who knows? But in any case, it is this kind of hubris of the doctor type here, the Dr. Fuller and/or Dr. Fauci, whatever you want to think of, as or maybe Dr. Collins. Maybe a better example here, Francis Collins, of having such confidence in their own medical knowledge and skill, and such drive to curiosity, that they're willing to overlook any kind of ethical barriers or considerations to do whatever, to whomever. Because, well, they can do it. And because they can, they should, or something like that. Common line of thinking, really. And keep in mind, this came out in 2018, I think, this game. Developed before that. This wasn't exactly a commentary on COVID, but boy howdy, does it speak to some common ethical problems in the medical fields.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
All right.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
No kidding. So something fascinatingly relevant as well. Do I need to hide in the closet? No. What was it? Oh man, I lost it. I had a train of thought there. Oh, right. So this is actually kind of a common trope, if you will. That all we need to do is expose the wrongdoing, right? We need to show everyone what's going on, and then what? It'll stop. Then the law will take care of it. Then what? Right? That's the problem. The problem with this line of thinking is that it's not quite clear what the end game is. And man, it's pervasive. Even, for example, if we look to like Elon Musk publishing the Twitter files, what he did was he went and said, "All right, well, here is very solid evidence that that the government, the U.S. government, has been interfering with social media for the purpose of censorship." And then what happened?
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Yeah, then what happened? Not much. I mean, it didn't really change. The only thing that really changed it was a significant cultural shift more than a legal shift or anything like that. Which is actually really common. Like, even when everyone basically found out that, COVID was released from a lab and that it was, the HHS under Francis Collins and the NHS under Anthony Fauci were basically responsible for all of it, and this all basically became undeniably public. Then what happened? They retired, I guess. Francis Collins is still the author of the most widely used textbook in undergraduate pre-med classes.
Chronic insomnia, like half the island.
Basically nothing changed. Because of course nothing changed. Why would anything change?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
He's having a heart attack, you mean?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Well, I saved a guy. That's good. Nice fireplace, though. For such a somber place, huh?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Oh. He's moving at least a little bit.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Okay, understandable, I guess.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders, with the Riverside Institute. As well as the treatments administered to her, Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest she needs.
Mrs. Sanders?
Is she even alive? Jesus.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
I don't know if it involved his miracle medicine or if he is just a genuinely good doctor, which it well could be. I mean, he could also, in addition to being a sick, twisted, perverse monster, he could also just be a good doctor. Good, technically speaking.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Vapors. Was he like making shine or something? Sort of thing can happen.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing.
What is that?
We've been following
accent?
the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
Oof.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Woof. Harsh, but mostly fair. What else we got going? There's the entrance. Hey guys.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Oh, good. Ooh, the kitchen. Am I supposed to be in here?
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Is it supposed to be bad?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Yeah, okay.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
I'm sorry, what?
Dr. Colden?
Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed to a certain extent to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of the century. Food. Interesting. I want to go back to the reception. Yeah. They don't think that's where I'm supposed to be.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Okay.
Dr. Colden.
That's me.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Could be Fuller's
I
work,
don't
could be
know
mimetic.
yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
In some way, it could be
mimetic.
mimetic,
We don't have any medication
left. Maybe naturally or supernaturally.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Yeah, like I said, it could be mimetic in either sense, right? It could be mimetic naturalistically. As my cigarettes, oh my god. In terms of, everyone around you is freaking out about something. Yeah, it's going to give people nightmares. But then also beyond that, it could also be that
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Okay. But yeah, it also could be a kind of psychic infection in a more supernatural sense as well. Not just that it's spreading from a common source, but could be spreading from person to person in a magical or mystical sort of way.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
A lot in there.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Yeah, it's a storage room, huh?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Strangely incomplete. The detail on treatment is not given. Does not respect standard practice. That's your detective, buddy.
The key to the boiler room is missing. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Of course he does. What you smoking, buddy? Orderlies. Administration. Boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
No, probably not.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Prescription for barbiturates. Uomo Delinquente. The pseudoscientific work by Cesare Lambrosio correlates to individuals' morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. It's phrenology, right?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Jeez. No kidding.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Got that impression, too.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Probably.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, then. Let's have a little look around, shall we, though? I guess this is like is this a restraint kind of device, or is this a safety thing? Interesting.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I need to mess with the water again, don't I?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Oh, there was my original patient, okay.
Dr. Colden?
Okay. Where is Fuller's office? In administration, maybe? Somebody's hat. Reference Book of Medical Sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and the names of reference authorities are listed. Okay. Is this gonna, like, radically increase Pierce's medical knowledge when I get back? I hope so. I hope so. All these hiding places are uncomfortable.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okay, well, fine. Be that way. Seems rude, but alright.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay, so I gotta distract Donovan by probably cutting off the water. Right. I'm guessing at this point I can hide? Maybe there won't be any hiding in this section just because, you know, there's no sanity penalty. I assume there's no sanity penalty. A locker room or something? Weird. Laundry.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Okay, so I do need to get into the boiler room somehow.
The boiler room key is not in its...
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you. I'll be going.
Betty. Alright, who's Betty?
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
What's up with your dress? What happened here? Like, that doesn't seem work appropriate. Anyway, alright, Betty. You Betty?
Do you want something?
No thanks.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. Ooh. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Okay, dormitory office. Dormitory office. There's no... What dormitory office? What in the world is a dormitory office? Hawkins wing. Oh, is that over here? It's over here, isn't it? Good, you have key to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Okay, cool. Was it somebody dying horribly in here? Hold on. You okay? Oh, jeez. Hopefully that'll get better. Wait, where's the boiler room? Down here, right? Yeah. Why is everything vaguely greenish?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay, what? This? Will this not do? Eh? Who shut the door on me? Still don't know why everything's vaguely greenish. Tool? What do I need?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. And there's Fuller's office. Oh, hey. Something here. Ah. Aha! Good spot hidden. Awesome. How was that any easier than using the wheel? Does not quite make sense to me.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Back to Elizabeth.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch.
Interesting.
Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Okay. Better hurry.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, I see.
I've unlocked something.
Ah.
Patient files. I was right. I should go another way.
Which other way? That way, huh? Okay. Wait, I searched Fuller's office.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course.
Rare mental illness.
This is where
explain
Fuller
mental
found his
disorders.
diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Linked to an exposure to work of art. Interesting, okay. Oh. Now where am I going to have to hide, though? Why am I going to have to hide? I'm going to play them here.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Is he gaslighting her?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
So he is gaslighting her. So yeah, he thinks that, he's trying to convince her that the mythos is not real, even though he knows that it is, clearly. This is so textbook modern psychology, like Freudian, frankly, psychology. It is the psychologizing or diagnosing of truth or normal behavior is very, very nasty.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Why does he suddenly sound like Christopher Walken?
I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Prepared. Ooh. Sarah's shoe.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
The burned shoe. The other burned shoe, I take it? Of course, Sarah Hawkins.
I must go back to the basement.
Really? How do we get down to the basement? Oh, I can just walk down. Oh, fascinating. Hi, Doctor.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Yeah. Oops. Well, good thing Pierce was watching.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Maybe it's Drake.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Oof.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No.
Most of the
He was
cylinders
here
are empty. I
for
think
a
we're
very
okay.
specific item.
What year is this set? 1924.
No.
Mike.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
It's in the 20s.
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I believe it's 1924. I know that it's the 1920s, though.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Oh, that was the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colden.
Naturally.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Sure.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
He has written all over his arms. Or maybe even tattooed all over his arms. Not exactly a sign of stability. With an inlet, or is this a river? Alright, Institute. I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight. I actually might cut it a little early, but we'll see. The book projected peers into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly. As Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry, confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. Now he's going to have to sneak around. So this is what all of those closets were for.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Ira Redburn Wickwood's wife. Her husband John built the first Hawkins home, called Hilltop, at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. The previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries ago.
An old diary.
Everyone in this town seems to disappear suddenly. Did I read the book? Oh. Collection of catalogs and classifies creatures that had never been heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth. without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Maybe I shouldn't have read that.
What the... Fuller, too.
Sleeping pills. Locked. Locked. I think there's one way out here.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Best thing, you know how he hates to be interrupted when he's operating. Moreover, I don't know who he was opening up, but he seemed quite enthusiastic.
Hey, he didn't see me. Honestly, a little surprised.
No! My God, what is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Imsim says, I saw the meme of someone catching a giant rat in New York subways. And someone commented, let him go, he has 4 turtles waiting for him at home. Okay, so I guess it has to just be... It's gotta be follow the path, right?
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Bunch of elder signs. With a bunch of elder signs, that has to be relevant, right? Is that possibly not relevant? Huh. Bricked doorways. I don't get it. Medicine and secret science is this again, yeah? Okay. Don't think I get it. Did I have to open this door and then switch lanterns, maybe? Or what's that? Okay, that same book. Okay. Oh, I see. I found the books as Holden. But I have to get them. Disappears. Huh. I'm gonna have to switch. Huh. Weird. It's gotta be through there, right? I don't get it. Oh, that's why. Switch. Yeah, no, Erica, good point. This is why I couldn't play Call of Cthulhu unless I already was playing an insane character. Some monster tells you to free it, and you just keep on doing what you're doing. I mean, at this stage, it's hard to say that Pierce has much of a choice. Like, what's he gonna do? Leave? How? He's clearly some sort of mad. What is that? Can I get it? What is that? I can't get that yet. Okay, fine. Let's switch lanterns again, I guess, yeah? Okay, there's an abyss there. That's cool. That's neat. There's an abyss. Uh-oh. All right, that's good to know. So that's what happens if you run out of lantern oil. Ah, the men's room. Okay, so it goes this way. Game saved.
Destiny, it has trapped you.
Okay. I think I can burn through that with my other lantern, but wait. I want to try and explore with the pink one because it doesn't use up oil. the men's bathroom. I guess I do have to switch back, yeah. Yeah, that looks like something I can burn through with the lantern. Maybe. Huh. Okay. The food. Nope, I'm screwed. That's it. Okay. Shoot. I have to go through here.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Man, it goes much further, doesn't it? Jeez. All right. Yeah, there's got to be a door I can open. Again, with that elder sign on it, I think. Maybe not. Interesting. Okay. This is interestingly labyrinthine. Like, no, it's not through here, because I can't get through there. Kitchen, maybe? No, guess not. Maybe I do have to switch back, yeah? It's all very dark. It's still in there. I can't get through there. That's still cut off. Cut off right here. Okay. Shoot. Really? Alright, well, I'm full up at least. Lantern's full. Oh, that's where I need to go. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I got it. I need to go there with the pink one. Alright, sweet. There we go. Open the door with the other signs. As usual. Ah, Dr. Fuller's office. Anything in here worth looking at? I guess not. Alright, well, let's head back. Get our other lantern. This is about the time in a D&D game where you turn around, leave the dungeon, and then the country. Oh, yeah. No, go talk to Kat. Get the first boat off of this dreadful island. That's what we need to do. Because I no longer trust Fitzroy. I liked him from the start, but I don't... Holy shit. That was a good jump scare. That was pretty good. Yeah, I don't trust Fitzroy anymore. Not at all. Oh. Right. Go through here. There we go. We can get through.
It looks like things are back to normal.
That also means I need to start sneaking. So, here we go. Man, the green to red descent into hell lighting in this basement, or into this basement, is really disturbing. Well, I know she went in here. Can I open it? Oh, I can. Is this a cutscene? No. It's... Ooh. Here singing.
What's going on? It never ends.
Oh yeah, hey look, I'm going mad.
That's me.
Oh God!
Uh-oh.
I gotta get out. I got...
Pierce, I found
Oh, there
her.
you are.
I
Jeez.
finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Golden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
That was magic.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Oh, she's dead. Or worse.
No, it can't be.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop.
You had a gun this whole time? You had a gun this whole time. Dude, there are a lot of times that would have been really useful. No. Not so much, Colden. Take that gun out, Pierce. Yeah, written in cult language. Great. Spooky green light. All kinds of mirrors. Yeah, great. All that's good. Good, great. That's all good. What the fuck? I'm unsure what percentage of this is real, but it can't be much. That's meta. Oh, come on. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Ugh. Again, none of this is anything I would not put past Dr. Fabry. This is all kind of, I don't know, feels par for the course for him, really. His ilk. These sorts of people.
What in God's name? What did they do to you? Can you speak?
She can have. I assume Simon didn't get out.
He gave him the gold and I, the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
What?
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. The sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
What the fuck? Valid sanity requirements. My sanity is low enough to speak Cthulhic. Chthonic maybe is? No.
He told me to get you out of here.
I can tell a lie when I hear one.
Well, I don't give a damn who you're talking about. We go now.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go.
Your father sent me. How about that? What do you say that? Okay, diary time. Let's see. Do I have points? I don't have points. Sanity. Oh, hanging on by a thread. Ooh. Oh boy, trapped in madness. Yeah. Reading the Necronomicon. That was maybe the worst decision yet. Drawn by the whispering of the accursed book, he forced the booksellers, save touched the skin, binding and deciphered the last words of the crazed Abdul al-Hazred. As if as an answer to the questions that Pierce was asking himself, the book sucked in his mind and projected into the body of Colden. Silent witness to his own investigation, he followed her steps down into the cellars of the Riverside Institute and her confrontation with Fuller. Returned to his own body, Pierce slowly comes to understand that his investigation is taking him into unknown territory. The words of the Necronomicon still echo in his mind. Will he ever forget that horrifying? There's a lot still here. We're only halfway into the game. Wow, okay. Institute... Is the death of Colden a hallucination? Or is it the sole flash of truth and the slow descent into madness that Edward Pierce's mind is undergoing? The detective gained entry to the Riverside Institute in order to help the doctor. Immediately attacked by the Shambler, he fled through a transmuted hospital whose architecture respected no physical laws. His wanderings led him to an operating room where his confrontation with Fuller came to an end when Colden's corpse rose to attack Pierce. The detective thinks he's got a grip on himself. He now knows that death and madness lie in this path. His sanity was severely affected by this new ordeal. Yeah, I can tell. Good lord. At least I learned some occultism. It's a medicine, I guess. What am I missing? Why does it keep telling me there's still new stuff here? Oh, I have 6 available character points. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay, let's go with, There we go. Work. Expert psychology and spot hidden. Yeah, that'll work. Algernon Drake. Okay. Personal knowledge. Marie Colden, allegedly deceased. Arrived too late to free Colden from the clutches of Fuller. Just before I found her body in the hands of the doctor, she had come to see me to give me a last message. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I believe that her words were full of truth. Sarah Hawkins, 33. I found Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of the Riverside Institute. Charles Hawkins and Dr. Fuller seemed to have connived to hide her from the world. She seems very affected by the tragedies that have struck her family. But I detect a fighting spirit in this moment. That I would better not underestimate. She's a survivor. Oh, Institute. I've gone mad. Yay! Alright, moving on. There. Cult. Ascent. When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation, closer than ever their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. It will be called the Awakened from the Necronomicon. Okay, great. Cthulhu. Once again, yeah, Necronomicon. Great. Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove from them the gaze of the creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered it into their clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. Fascinating. Necronomicon, there we go. Once again. High Priest with the funky mask again. Malleus Bestiarum, maybe I shouldn't have read that. We miss in chapter 8. Pierce's record, incomplete, prescription, Fuller's notes. Arcane Lamp. This again, huh? We got knowledge. More books. Maybe I shouldn't have read that.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
I'm following you. Okay. Now what? Sarah. Sarah. Oh.
What the?
Oh no.
Hey! Come out of your dumb hiding. Just you wait.
Morgue? This looks like the morgue.
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
A lot of things that are not good for living beings.
I'm not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Okay. 11:30. I want to get going. I might even want to call it a night here. Yeah, this also does look like a crematorium.
I'd be better off finding a tool.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
That is going to explode. Oh, hi, Charles.
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone. We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Look, I understand it doesn't work, but maybe you can try shooting him.
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you?
Not into the fire?
No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole. I hid her well enough. You let Fuller play with her.
That's a good point.
Stop. I did everything I could to protect her. But her identity, her power, is what threatens her. What? Sarah
I knew that.
Things
Why are you
has
whatting?
made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am? find it. But she refused. At first, Sarah condemned Francis Sanders the moment she offered him the Wanderer.
That's not
Sarah
Wanderer
has
the Shambler.
been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call.
So,
and the
bring her
cult
inland.
will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Okay, yeah, like, we can work together on that, can't we? Oh, maybe not. Ow. Oh. Nice find. Leave. Honestly, I kind of think that he was very close to sort of turning. Being willing to help, given that he does seem to actually care about Sarah, even though she is apparently quite dangerous. I don't know, though. After the death of Dr. Colden, Pierce, a victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins, alive, prisoner of Dr. Fuller. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife has revealed the man under his monstrous appearance trying to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce, if Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition. Summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her. Oh, and so you brought her to her grave. That's a great way of restoring her sanity.
No parent should have to bury their child.
Oh, okay, never
Knowing
mind.
it's
Brought her
me
to her
that
son's
put
grave.
him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything.
Oh, don't say that.
My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Man, that went quick. Oh, he couldn't save the boy.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Sarah. 2 points, huh? Let's go eloquence, huh? Hanging on by a thread! Oh boy. Inventory, I got a poker. Why do I still have that? That's absurd. Alright, I think it just saved. So, I think we're gonna call it a night. It's getting close enough to midnight, and I think I am gonna I'm gonna end it here. Oh, thanks for joining me tonight. That was fun. This is getting good. Still, like, I thought I didn't remember the game being this long. I thought this was actually gonna be a relatively short one, but this one might actually carry us through to Halloween. We'll see. We still got a couple weeks, so probably not all the way, but close enough. In any case, plan for now. I'll see you guys on Thursday for more Call of Cthulhu. I'm hopefully gonna have some time soon to record a couple of more videos. I may also have some more discussions with some other friends of our of the channel and of the Discord, etc. On some new other topics. So keep an eye out for those sorts of things. Keep an eye out for some maybe some more reaction content and for some actual proper lecture videos. I've got, like I said, I got a couple planned, including one on Socrates, one on Star Wars, and a couple of other little miscellaneous ones. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful evening. See you presumably Thursday. Again, unless something weird scheduling happens. I don't want to rule that out yet. But I'll see you then. And remember, until then, don't be safe. Be well. More importantly, be good. Good night, folks.